Hello, this is Hannah from the future joining you. I just realised I didn't do an intro to this video. It's not as long as I had hoped, but hopefully you still enjoy it. It's just, things got a little crazy at old Six the Le Musical in the days that followed this footage. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and maybe I'll do like a Q&A on Instagram again at some point soon for a more like instant thing. But yeah, we answered some of your questions and I hope you enjoy it. Bye. Hello, I'm here with Courtney. Hi. And Valerie. Hi. And we're going to answer a few questions. So, first question.
Oh my God, okay.
Miss Mallory, are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite queen to play, and what is your favourite part in the show?
As that queen?
Sure.
Okay, I think it's actually Aragon now.
Uh-huh.
Because the first 15 minutes is like full adrenaline.
Yeah, it's so true.
And it doesn't really go away, but you just feel so fierce and like independent and like on top of the world. So I like that.
Nice. And then favourite part, like in the show?
That's hard. I think no matter what role I play, I love doing Get Down.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? Just like, I feel good in that choreo.
Feel very empowered, you
Yes,
know?
empowered.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hello, Courtney. Hi. Are you ready for your close-ups? How are you?
I'm good.
Good. That was genuinely a question. What do you think is the most challenging thing about being an alternate?
Everything.
How long you got?
Everything. No, I think it's a really stressful job. I think like going on at a moment's notice, like that's terrifying.
Yeah.
But then at the end, you're like, wow, I just did that.
Yeah, you
And
feel
just
so
kind of
accomplished.
feel accomplished and empowered. But yeah, I think just like, you know, remembering all the things.
Yeah, literally.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's so true. And this is a good one to ask actually, because I don't know if it's different here for you guys than it is for us. But it says, do you audition to be an alternate or principals? Like, how did it work for you guys? Did you audition to be like dance captain and an alternate, or was it for a principal track?
I think it was always only the principal track.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like I mean, no one knew who dance captain was going to be. It wasn't until like, I think I had already like swung on,
Right.
like day 2, like for while people were getting like hair fittings and stuff. And then they were like, "Hey, you want to be dance captain?" I was like, "Yeah,
Sure.
let's go."
Why not?
Mel took me in the hallway, and I was like, "Yeah, sure." Don't know what I'm doing.
So interesting, because when I was auditioning, it was like some people were leaving, some people aren't, so you weren't ever sure like what parts were needing to be recast, you know?
Right.
So it was like, oh, you might be up for an alternate, or you might be up for a yeah,
Interesting.
very interesting.
See, I auditioned to like be a replacement,
Yeah, of course.
and then they just like kept me on
Yeah.
as an alternate. So
Yeah.
it just worked out.
So I think it varies, basically,
Yeah.
is the answer to that.
Yeah.
If you could have one of the alternate costumes, so like the coloured ones, the orange, the pink, all those ones, what would you pick?
Probably the pink.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's pretty.
It is so pretty.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
Would you stick with your black one?
I would, but if it had to be a color, I like to call it the sunset one. The one that Hannah was in.
Would look amazing with your hair.
Costume.
The Hana costume, that's what it's called.
I still think they need to make a purple one though.
I
Going
know.
against the rules.
I know, but it would be so beautiful.
Yeah, I guess it's just because the show is
Can you imagine
purple,
how
but
shiny it would be too?
I know.
Purple and white.
It's such a regal colour as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Isn't it a royal color? The royal color?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you never know. Just talk to the team.
Yeah,
Hannah
exactly.
Slade.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hello, Kirsten.
Hello.
How are you? She's getting ready for a part. Oh, that's so exciting.
Groovy.
Yeah. What is your favourite costume to wear?
My favorite costume to wear is Par.
Oh?
Because the pants make me feel like a badass.
Oh, yes. I agree. I love the pants.
I mean, it has its restrictions and things,
Mm-hmm.
that costume, but I think that's my favorite.
Yay! And someone asked, how was it coming up with your own riffs and runs for each queen?
Well, I guess while we're in Parland, we had like a riff session, like a little run session with Toby and Roberta, music director, music supervisor, and we just had like a little loop session where they just like vamped a part not on Need Your Love, and
you just try things out.
Around.
So fun.
Yeah,
Thank
right?
you. You look so pretty. Hello. How are you? I hope you're okay. There is some music on in the background, so I'm kind of hoping that it's not loud enough to matter. Because I don't want to get it done for copyright. So this may or may not end up in a vlog, but I just thought I would answer a few more questions. It's been a bit of a mad week, to be honest, for various reasons. But I'm just waiting for Kane to arrive. He gets here today, and I just thought I've got a bit of time. I'm sat in the foyer of where I'm staying. Gonna focus on, and yeah, I just thought I'd answer some more questions. So, someone asked, do I have any traditions before I go on stage? The answer is yes. I get a bit insane about it, to be honest with you. I always have to have some sort of throat sweet, usually a Jakeman's, which is, yeah, it's completely psychological. I don't need one, but I like to do it. I like to put my costume on in a certain order. It all gets a bit mental. Yeah, I think that's it. I also, like, just before I get into my costume, make sure I go to the toilet, because there's nothing worse than getting to literally the beginning of no way and being like, I need a wig. So I always try and do that. How much notice do we typically have before we go on? So I can't speak for all of the girls on Broadway, but it's usually as much notice as possible. I think the shortest notice I had was probably like half an hour or something like that when I was in London, but that's unusual. Like, it's usually people will let you know as soon as possible, or let the company manager know if they're not very well and they can't come in, and then you get notified like ASAP, which is great, obviously. Yeah, so I do know there are some people though, like Colette I think once had like literally 5 minutes, and Zara I know had a fair bit of notice, but she was on her day off and then literally just got to the theatre and like had to basically walk straight through to the stage. So yeah, crazy stuff does happen. But do you ever go to the wrong positions? Yeah, it hasn't happened often, but it has happened before. And it's not ideal. But you know, we're only human, and sometimes your brain is just not there. But the good thing about this show is that like it's quite a small amount of people on stage, so everyone's there for you, and like you feel supported and stuff. So if something like that does happen, you can just sort of like make it work, or like just move when it feels right, and everyone will sort of have your back, which is lovely. People keep asking when my debut is. I don't know. As soon as I know, I promise I will tell you. Someone's asked if I learnt Berlin and Cleves. Yes, I did. I learned all 6 queens, but we just never needed me to go on for either of those roles. So yeah, that's why I didn't do them. But I did learn them, and they were ready to go just in case. So yeah. Oh, this is a good one. How do you maintain stamina if you're not doing 8 shows a week? Now, that is really difficult, I think, because you can't replicate the type of stamina that you need to build up, like when you're doing a show, when you're not in the show. Do you know what I mean? So the most you can do is just keep fit in any way you can, like walk, you know, do some workouts, practice your songs, and just like kind of hope for the best. But it is hard when you're not on stage all the time. Yeah. Hello, you lovely lot. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please remember to like, follow, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you again very, very soon in the next video. Love you. Bye. Mwah.